about set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Blue Jays and the East-leading New York Yankees.
Hey, what is going on, guys? T.Sports 15 here. Today we have another episode of Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB 13, the show. So let's get right to the action. You can see that we were taking on the division leaders of the AL East here. We were taking on the New York Yankees, and Brandon Morrow is going to be on the hill for us. He is 12-6 with a 4.86 ERA through 25 starts. So he's been pitching pretty decent so far this season. Hopefully he can have a pretty good start here against our division rivals, division leaders, the New York Yankees. So here in the top of the bottom of the first, actually, he's going to give up a base hit to right field. Bautista is going to go over to field that, and they will have a good start to their half of the first. So now with 2 out and a runner on first, 1-2 count, he's going to get the next batter swinging. And these guys had a pretty messed up lineup. They had some no-name center fielder who was like 60 overall playing center, and he was batting fourth for them. So I don't know what's up with that, but you never know. It's the Yankees. So Zobrist started off the second with a base hit there. Brett Lawrie's going to come up with 1 out, and he's going to hit this ball chopper, and Hiroki Kuroda can't handle it. So we have a runner on first and second with 2 out. Aaron Seabass coming up. He's going to rip a double down the left field line. The run would come around from second. He's going to pull up into second with a double as the throw goes to the cutoff man. And we'd have runners on second and third with 2 out. Yasiel Puig coming up, and he's going to ground out to the third baseman A-Rod, but he can't make the play. So 2 errors in this inning cost them 2 unearned runs. So not Brett Lawrie. Jose Reyes coming up with runners on the corners. He's going to hit this ball back up the middle, and that one will be a base hit to move the score to 3-0. We're not done here. Austin Jackson comes up. He's going to plow this ball back up the middle as well. The runners will come around, and he gets to second, and the runner from first gets to third on the throw to the plate. So we have runners on second and third, but that would be it for that inning. So now 2 outs and 0-2 count to A-Rod, and he's going to get him striking out to end the bottom of the second. So you can see 4 unearned runs to start off the ball game for the Toronto Blue Jays. The Yankees not having a good day defensively so far. We are up 4-0 after the second. So Austin Jackson coming up in the 5th, and he's going to hit this ball off the wall on a hop, and he's going to pull up into second, just barely getting around the tag of Robbie Cano, and he's going to pull into second with a double. So we have a runner on second to start off the inning, and that's always good to have a runner on second. You should always be able to bring him in, and Bautista is going to do that promptly by hitting a bomb to right field. Just gets over the wall, over that short porch. If it was in any other diamond, that probably wouldn't have made it over, but with that short porch in right field, any fly ball could get out. So Bautista hits another home run for himself. He was in the home run derby, so he's having a ton of home runs so far this year, and he doesn't stop there. So Bautista rounds the bases and picks up a 6-0 lead for the Toronto Blue Jays after that blast. So Jose Ramirez is going to come in relief after Hiroki Kuroda only went 5 innings, I believe. So Jose Ramirez comes in. He's 4-0 with a 7.21 ERA. So he's not pitching that well this year. To the top of the 6th, Jose Ramirez pitching. Brett Lawrie takes this pitch to the short porch in right field, and this one is gone as well. So that makes this ball game a 7-run lead for the Toronto Blue Jays. Brett Lawrie hits another blast. He's not having as nice of a year as some other guys on our team, but he's still performing as well as the other guys. So Ichiro is going to hit this ball to left field, and Melky Cabrera is going to make a nice play going over into foul territory just in front of the wall. So nice little play there by Melky Cabrera. So Jose Bautista up in the top of the 7th. He's going to earn a walk, something that I rarely ever do, but he does it. So we have a runner on first here, and now with 2 out, Melky Cabrera, he is going to be up with that runner on first base, and he's going to take a pitch in the dirt, but he's going to swing at it, but it is a wild pitch, so Bautista pulls up into second there. Melky Cabrera still at the dish with 2 out, that runner on second. Can he drive him in? And he just gets it past Mark Teixeira at first, and he was credited with an error on that play. He had him at the plate. The Ichiro throw just had him at the plate, but catcher cannot handle it. I believe their catcher was Ryan Hannigan, but that is their 4th error of the night from the New York Yankees. So Brandon Morrow still dealing into the bottom of the 7th. He's going to pick up a base hit against. So with that lead, he's been pitching pretty well. He's only given up a few hits. Jabba Chamberlain comes in for the New York Yankees. He is 6-2 with a 2.67 ERA. So he's having a pretty decent year. And Brett Lawrie's going to come up already the home run in this game. He's going to hit this ball off the top of the wall in right center field. He's going to pull up into second with a double. So he has a 2-8 game going so far. So a pretty nice performance by Brett Lawrie in this game. Next up, Yasiel Puig with a runner on second and 1 out. He's going to get a base hit into right field just past the glove of Alex Rodriguez. So we have runners on the corners with 1 out. And Jose Reyes coming up. We got top of the order. Jose Reyes is going to bounce out into a 6-4-3 double play, which pretty much has to be tailor-made for you to have to pull off a double play against one of the fastest players in the league, Jose Reyes. So bottom of the 8th, and Brandon Morrow, he is still dealing. He's going to get his 2nd strikeout against Alex Rodriguez. Now Kevin Youkilis up. He's going to strike out as well on that curveball. So holy cow. Brandon Morrow is having a career game here. 2-2 count here. And Ryan Hannigan's going to go deep to left field. That hits off the foul pole, and Hannigan picks up another home run. So it makes it an 8-1 ball game. Nothing to worry about there. The only thing that I was really mad about that is that I wanted Brandon Morrow to get the individual achievement of throwing a shutout, but that opportunity is done after Ryan Hannigan hits the foul pole in left field for a home run to make it 8-1 in this ball game. So after that home run, Brandon Morrow is still going to stay in this game to finish this ball game off. In the bottom of the 8th, 2-2 count to Ichiro. He's going to get him to strike out, so he does strike out the side in the bottom of the 8th. So we are headed back on the sticks to the top of the 9th. The 2 out, Edwin Encarnacion up, and he's going to hit a blast to left center field. This one's deep. Could it go? And no, it hits off the top of the wall, and he'll pull into second with a double. Not too shabby there. So we have a runner on second with 2 out now. Melky Cabrera up with an 0-2 count, and he's going to get caught looking at a 4-seamer on the outside of the plate for strike 3. So you can see the stat line so far here. It's 8-1 for us. We are up 13-3 in the hits category, and errors, they have 4, we have none. So Brandon Morrow still pitching into the 9th. He's going to get an easy ground out there to Edwin Encarnacion for the 2nd out of the inning. Now with 2 out, Robbie Cano up, and he's going to get him to get a base hit. I thought that was going to be the end of the game. Sorry, my bad. But he does pick up a base hit there. So we have a runner on first that we have to deal with an 0-1 count to Mark Teixeira. He's going to ground out to the first baseman. He's going to run over, touch the bag, and we do beat the division leader, New York Yankees, here I think we won 8-1, I believe. And Brandon Morrow threw a gem. He had 4 hits against. You can see all the celebrations. Brandon Morrow does get the player of the game, I believe. If you do care, you can stay for the stat line on your way out. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. It shouldn't be too much longer for the stat line and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.